there it is. All right, so got next round of the playoffs against Mr. Dakota Nightmare. See my coaching trees there. Got the plats, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. Oh. Excuse me. I think we're ready to hit it. So. Make sure. Switch them.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that 1st down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's dropped just short
Oh,
of the marker,
come on.
maybe a yard away.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the
Challenge play.
front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nope. Oh, there's the timeout.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing off the play fake. Over the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. He'll look to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Completes it again to Pickens. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Setting him on the dive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Dwayne likes the scrambling situation.
Throwing from the gun.
Oh.
No, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
A 45-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I want to just line up and just run the ball. And run.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pass play on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Parsons is getting off the edge like super fast.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready. Pass. Ready.
They give up the gut to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
I got more throws to the tight end, I think, than I had the entire second half of the season.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
19, 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
It's Benson on the give. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. The throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First time running with the rookie from Cal. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Harrison secures this left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Benson on 1st and 10. Has room into the secondary. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 60, go.
Benson. And a couple of teammates combining there with a
on
stop after
earth?
just 1 yard.
How is that even possible?
1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
That should be a touchdown.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Another try for Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The kicker didn't kick all back to the end zone, but he did kick it into it.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18.
Here's the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
All right. Need to make sure.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Cardinals go to the dime look here. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 cut.
Now a give on the counter. Tackle made right around the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Go. Rocco 80. Let's go. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Taken in by Harrison. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43. Plowing up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff headed left to Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. It's a design boot. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Crackle, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That is not what I wanted to call.
Cowboy 80.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Go.
1st down, play action. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. That one connects. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10.
And that one play, I had the perfect call for that. I've seen it before. Called it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down right along the 30.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, set. 19 Tigers.
With a dive up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Williams, running left. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
18 Cardinal, 8.
I'll throw it. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Say wide, but I wouldn't expect
I
him
feel
to
so
be
bad.
that
I
long.
really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Ready up.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This guy went to
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once
I barely
he
got to look
senses
at my play
pressure,
art,
he's
so I didn't know
getting
what I
rid
was
of that
doing.
ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Shaheed now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
I have yet to return a kickoff, so he ain't really losing any sleep over sending that at me. But he's returned like 6, 7 just a season. Maybe not that many, but probably over the course of this Madden, he's probably returned
Cardinals
12.
into formation. It's 1st and 10.
I'm not sure if this is going to work or not.
Throwing now off the play action. That's completed right side. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on. Set. Ready, right?
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to throw. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Pass all 80.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Harrison. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Dang it, man. I was just trying to move up in the pocket. These guys are collapsing on the backside.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll throw third and long. Jumped off to his running back. He gets the first and more to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, He sure made that one look routine.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Another run for Williams. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous watching by the defense to stop that short. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. With right, and that's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where as a
Everybody
QB,
was
you've got to have the vision
trailing.
to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of
bumped
you.
up.
If you
I don't know
stare
how
down your
you do
receivers
that
in this
without
league,
Staying
turnovers
plate
follow.
under and also press, but that's why.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Oh, here's a good run.
The Cowboys making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds his man down. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go!
Dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Benson on first and 10. Free inside the 30. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
37. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the red zone on first. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 12 in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold
Why would the
up
cornerback pass him off to a linebacker
line.
that's in zone?
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13
It's not even a
points.
match.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Back row 80. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Brought in right side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets into the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. To the right, and intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Now it's Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Running for the marker with Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready? 70 seconds.
He's going to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 16. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range. Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's a design run. draw it up for him. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. He's drawn up for him.